Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and in this video we are going to talk about UPSERT statement. Topics that we will cover up in this video are UPSERT statement, syntax of UPSERT statement, different scenarios while working with UPSERT statement, use of ID Lookup Field with UPSERT statement, and some point of caution while working with UPSERT statement. So without wasting any time further, let's proceed with the video. UPSERT statement is a combination of update and insert. In the UPSERT statement, the key field is compared, and if the key is not matched, then a new object record is generated. That means a new object is created, or you can say inserted. If the key is matched, means the key exists, then that record will be updated. And if the key is matched multiple times, then an error is generated and the record is neither inserted nor updated. For example, here you can see we are creating a contact variable by providing the value of first name and last name, and then we are upserting the contact. Because of the non-presence of the key field, here the UPSERT statement is going to insert a contact rather than updating it. We can even specify a field to be used for matching records. This can be done by setting ID lookup property. Also make sure the field used as ID lookup should be unique. For example, here you can see in the contact variable we are specifying first name, last name and email. While upserting that contact variable, we are specifying email field as well. Here the email field is the ID lookup field, and because the email field is the unique field, we can certainly use it as an ID lookup field. So it's pretty much of talk, and now it's time to see the things practically. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you want to stay updated with proper Salesforce tutorials and want to watch more tutorials, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Also, if you have thoughts or question, drop it in the comments. I would love to hear from you and promise I will read every single one. Thank you so much guys. And now you can proceed with the video. Hey guys, welcome to the practical session of UPSERT statement. Let me show you how you can use an UPSERT statement in Apex. So UPSERT statement is basically used as a combination of insert and update. So if you are using an UPSERT statement, then that specific statement can do the insert or update operation. Now whether it's going to insert or whether it's going to update depends upon the key field. For example, I'm creating a contact object over here. And with this contact object, if I am using UPSERT, so here this time it's going to insert it. Now why it's going to insert it? Because this contact object is not having any key field. So while performing this DML, Apex will see is there any key field over here, key field like an ID. So because there is no key field available, that's why it will not do the update operation over here. It will perform the insert. So let me show you that. Let me click on execute, and if I go to my org and go to contacts, you can see it has inserted a contact record over here with the name Dwayne Johnson, right? But at the same time, if I'm going to provide a key field over there, for example, let's see the record ID of this Dwayne Johnson record. Let me copy this record ID, and here I'm also providing an ID as well. So let me use con.id and let me provide this ID over here. Let me change the first name to David. And this time if I will execute, it's not going to insert any new record. Instead, it's going to update this existing record because of this key field. Now let me go back to my org, and you can see the details. Now, instead of Dwayne Johnson, it is showing David Johnson over here. And you can even check in the contacts that it haven't inserted any new record. Instead, it updated the previous one itself. Now, UPSERT statement is quite useful when we are dealing with bulk of records. Okay. So in that situation, we can perform insert on some of the records and update on some of the records by using the bulk DML statement. Now what are bulk DML statement and how to work with it is something that we will discuss later down the line. But let me also show you there is one more way in which we can use UPSERT statement. So in the second approach, if you don't want to provide a record ID and if you want to use some other field to use as key field, then you can also do that. Then in that situation, you have to provide the ID lookup property with the UPSERT. Now how to provide the ID lookup property? So for that, you need to have a field which you will use as an ID lookup field. Now there is a important thing the ID lookup field has to be a unique field of that specific object. For example, email is a unique field, right? So we can use it. Let's go back to the org and let's choose some other contact. Let's suppose this one. So here you can see there is an email that I am using over here. Now with the help of this email, I can update. So this time I will not update with the help of record ID. I am going to use UPSERT statement and I am going to update this record by using the email. Now definitely for that you have to provide the email as well. You can provide it here in the constructor, or you can also provide it with dot operator. So here I provided the email, and now I am changing the first name to Sumit and last name to Kumar. So when you are using UPSERT statement with any other field which is not record ID, then you have to provide the ID lookup property. Now how to do that? For that you need to mention, after you mention the name of the variable, you need to mention the name of the object. So now it is contact. Then after you have to use fields property, and then after you have to mention the name of the field which you are using as the ID lookup field. So it's object name, then fields property, and then the name of the field. Now if I will click on execute, it's not going to insert this Sumit Kumar with this email ID. In fact, it's going to update that record with this email ID with the name Sumit Kumar. Let me execute. Now let me go back to the org, and now when I will refresh this, you can see the same record name is changed to Sumit Kumar. So that's how we use an UPSERT statement, which is actually a combination of insert and update and can be used for both of them. So the point to note over here is, if the key field is not matched, it's going to insert. If the key field is matched, it is going to update. But if the key field is matched multiple times, then instead of inserting and updating, it will generate an error. So that marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.